Luna had been the perfect family dog for 3 years, but everything changed the night baby Emma came home from the hospital. Sarah and Mark first noticed it during Emma's second week home. Every evening around 10 o'clock, Luna would position herself beside the nursery door, her ears pointed forward, body rigid with attention. The German Shepherd's low, rumbling growl would start soft and gradually intensify as the hours passed. By midnight, the growling became constant, her yellow eyes fixed on the crib with an intensity that made Sarah's skin crawl. "She's jealous," Mark whispered one night as they stood in the hallway, watching Luna's silhouette in the dim nursery light. Dogs get territorial when babies arrive. But Luna had never shown aggression before. She had been gentle with children at the park, patient with the neighbor's toddler who pulled her ears. This behavior felt different, urgent, almost desperate. The sleepless nights began taking their toll. Sarah would lie awake listening to Luna's growls echoing through the baby monitor, her heart racing with exhaustion and worry. Mark started sleeping in the guest room, claiming he needed rest for work, but Sarah knew he was as unsettled as she was. They installed cameras in the nursery, hoping to catch whatever Luna was reacting to. The footage showed nothing unusual, just their dog pacing, growling at an empty crib, while Emma slept peacefully. The veterinarian found Luna in perfect health. The dog trainer they hired spent 2 sessions trying to redirect Luna's behavior, but the moment evening came, she returned to her post by the crib, growling at invisible threats. "Maybe she senses something we can't," Dr. Peterson, the animal behaviorist, suggested after watching the footage. "Dogs have extraordinary senses, but without knowing what's triggering her, I can't help you modify the behavior." 3 weeks into the ordeal, Mark found Sarah crying at the kitchen table at 2 in the morning, Luna's growls drifting down from upstairs. "I can't do this anymore," Sarah sobbed. "I'm terrified something's wrong with Emma, but the pediatrician says she's fine. I'm terrified something's wrong with Luna, but the vet says she's fine. I don't know what to think." Mark sat beside his wife, his own exhaustion evident in the dark circles under his eyes. "My sister knows someone who runs a German Shepherd rescue. Maybe Luna would be happier in a home without a baby." The words hung in the air like a death sentence. Sarah had raised Luna from an 8-week-old puppy. The thought of giving her away felt like betraying family, but the constant stress was destroying all of them. They scheduled the rehoming for the following weekend. On what should have been Luna's last night in their home, Sarah couldn't sleep. She wandered to Emma's room around 11:30, finding Luna in her usual position, growling softly at the crib. But tonight felt different. Luna's body language was more agitated, her growls sharper, more insistent. "What is it, girl?" Sarah whispered, approaching the crib to check on Emma. The baby looked peaceful, her tiny chest rising and falling in the moonlight streaming through the window. Sarah reached down to adjust Emma's blanket and froze. Emma's chest wasn't moving. Panic flooded Sarah's system as she reached for her daughter. Emma's skin felt normal, warm, but she wasn't breathing. Sarah scooped up the baby and began infant CPR, her hands shaking as she performed the chest compressions she'd learned in parenting class but never imagined using. After 30 seconds that felt like hours, Emma gasped and began crying. The sound had never been more beautiful. The emergency room doctor explained sleep apnea in newborns, while Emma slept peacefully in Sarah's arms, monitored by machines that would alert medical staff if her breathing stopped. "It's more common than people realize," Dr. Williams said. "Some babies' nervous systems need time to mature. The episodes usually resolve themselves, but they can be dangerous if undetected. How did you know to check on her?" Sarah looked at Mark, then back at the doctor. "Our dog. She's been growling every night for weeks, always around the same time. We thought she was being aggressive toward the baby." Dr. Williams nodded thoughtfully. "Dogs can detect changes in breathing patterns, even subtle ones humans miss. Your German Shepherd may have been trying to alert you this entire time. When they returned home with a baby monitor that tracked Emma's breathing, Luna was waiting by the front door. For the first time in weeks, she approached Sarah with her tail wagging, her expression calm and satisfied. That night, Luna slept peacefully on her bed in the living room. The breathing monitor beeped softly from the nursery, doing the job Luna had appointed herself to do for 3 weeks, keeping watch over Emma while she slept. Sarah never mentioned the rescue appointment to anyone. Some secrets were meant to stay buried, especially ones that involved almost losing the family member who had been trying to save them all along. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe for more amazing animal moments. See you in the next tale.